Well, hello. Welcome to Journal Mojo. My name is Kate, and today it is time to get set up for a whole new week in my Hobonichi Cousin Avec. So, we're moving right into a brand new fresh week, but first, let me just show you real quick what I did for last week, because it was the first week that I have missed since I started doing this, basically. It was just one of those days where everything was conspiring against the efforts that I was making. No camera was working right. It was dark. The sound was weird. Everything was just wrong. So anyway, this is last week. And basically, it's a little bit of the same thing that I've been doing. I've got a cute little mushroom scene going on down here. Right here is another picture of a mushroom that I took and printed out on washi paper to be this big sticker to cover up that little calendar right there. And then this is kind of valid for today. So I've decided to go with a theme for the season. Instead of doing resolutions by year, I'm going to try to go with a seasonal theme. And so I've been doing word of the year or something like that, but I found that, about halfway through the year, it's just not really applicable anymore. And things have changed. My life has changed. I've changed. My priorities are different. And so I think maybe just having a theme by season is going to work out a little bit better. So this is the autumn of finishing, which basically means I've got all of these projects that are in various stages of completeness. They're in various stages. And so the goal for this season is to get those things done, basically. Just cross a bunch of things off of my list so I don't have to think about them anymore. They are just complete and done. They're finished. So it is the autumn of finishing. That is a little bit of what I've done right here. Just some little lettering. My cursive is not very good. And just as a little reminder that is what this is for. So I might go in and do a page a little bit later on that's a little bit more of a fully fleshed out description of what this is going to look like. So all right, there we go. We've got everything for last week, and now we are moving right into this week. So right here, again, is this big old calendar, which I want to cover up, and it is also the first split week moving into October. And so I want to bring in my October theme and my September theme, and I couldn't really find anything that did that or meshed it up well enough, so I'm basically going to create my own landscape scene to go right here. So I have got a couple of pictures of sort of like spooky forests, because my theme for October is going to be the moon. It's going to be a really heavy lunar theme. I wanted something that was like Halloween adjacent without being Halloween. And so I'm going to go with the moon. My color is going to be gray. These are from this little washi sticker pack right here. It's the black and white one. There's a lot of really cute stuff in here. So I went ahead and pulled out some that had forest themes so that I can put a mushroom washi sticker on top. So this is coming in from this two-leak pack that I've been using throughout the month. And then to bring in the moon theme, I have got this moon washi sticker, or not washi sticker, washi tape. And so basically I'm going to cut the moon out of this one, stick it on top here, and then also have a mushroom on here. I think it's going to look ridiculous, but hopefully not that bad. So we'll see. This is what I've got on hand, so we're going to make it work. I'm debating on, I think maybe this one's going to be a little bit better for the moon. It's a little weird, I think, the way that this mushroom is just going to be chilling like one giant mushroom in the forest. But we're just going to, we're going to go with this one. And go ahead and lay this down before I get to cutting and stickering all of the things that are going to go on top of it. So I hope you guys had a lovely week. Mine was crazy, actually. I've had a really busy couple of weeks. There's just been a lot of stuff going on. I had a job interview last week. I have another one this week with the same organization, but for a different role. I guess they liked me, but maybe want me for something different. So that's super fun. But that was, stressful and triggered a migraine. So that's been super fun, which has probably been exacerbated by a new medication that I'm on that causes dizziness, because that's really been the main problem that I've had. So right now I am just trimming up this little mushroom sticker just so that there's a little less white space around it, because there is a lot here and it's going on top of such a dark background that you're really going to be able to see it. So I kind of want to tone it down a little bit. I don't mind there being some of it. I don't really want to get in here and do like super precise cuts, but I do want it to be a little less. I guess, you know, it can look like the moon is, not the moon, the mushroom is glowing. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so I had a 3-day migraine last week, moving into the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That was super great. And then, oh, I think maybe I want him to be kind of like a little bit more to the side. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've got our mushroom. That, it looks some kind of way, so I guess that's cool. And now I'm gonna go in with my washi tape and I'm gonna cut off this big moon right here. Boop. And I'm just gonna cut around. I don't wanna do this one because it's got a bunch of stuff on it, so it's not very sticky anymore, the way that it should be. And this I am just going to, I think I'm gonna cut around the moon in its entirety. So yeah, so interview, migraine, every single technological problem that you could have last week trying to record this past week's. And then today my dad was in the hospital getting surgery. So he had to get his shoulder replaced. And so, you know, we've been waiting, hearing updates, and he just got out of surgery and he did great. So he is now recovering. They don't know for sure yet if he's gonna have to stay overnight in the hospital, but he is doing good. And now I'm gonna put in my little moon dude right there. Oh, that's something right there. I don't really know how I feel about that, but I'm not, you know what, I'm not mad about it. I pretty much love it. It's great. Okay, well, that is a lovely little vignette over there. And now I'm gonna go ahead and pop in my regular weekly trackers for, you know, just some things that I want to keep an eye on. I'm still doing my no spend. It's going pretty well. I mean, I did buy a couple of things that were not, strictly speaking, totally necessary, but that's okay. Overall, it's going pretty great. So we're just gonna stick him in right there. And I'm gonna grab my Tombow Mono drawing pen and just pop in all of my little dots. But it's been so long since I interviewed for something, I really forgot just how nerve-wracking they can be. And it was really stressful. And at one point I 100% stuck my foot in my mouth. And so for this, there's a little bit of backstory, which is that normally when I am in a professional job, I do a pretty good job of maintaining some kind of, at a minimum, professional relationship of the people that I work with. I am usually pretty good at not having a ton of beef with the people that I work with, because, you know, it's a job, and at the end of the day, we are all going to go home and hopefully not really think about each other. And I mean, which is not to say that I have not made friends. I have, and I'm still in contact with a lot of people that I used to work with, and we go out and we get brunch and we go hiking, and I've made a lot of very long-lasting friends from the people that I've worked with. But at this particular interview, they were asking about interpersonal relationships, like a lot about interpersonal relationships. And, you know, I was like, no, you know, I'm usually pretty good about that. And they wanted to know how it is that I am pretty all right about that. And I'm like, well, you know, I don't take things personally. I try not to see it as a attack on me as a person. And you know, it's okay if people don't like me because not everyone is going to like me. And I think once I gave up the idea that everybody ever had to like me, it made things a lot easier to manage, because I am very much like a people pleaser in a lot of aspects, or I was. And so I worked really hard to just kind of accept that sometimes that's just not going to happen, and that's okay. But anyway, they kept really, really pressing on this. And, you know, finally it was like, all right, well, you know, I've had one person that I could not get along with. And it was less of a, like, we just didn't like each other, and more of a, she really hated me and was trying to get me fired from my job. And so it moved into the territory of workplace harassment. And it was just, it was a really long standing situation. Like, I had gotten my managers involved, administration and HR had been involved, like disciplinary action was being taken against this person because it was just a lot of problems that were arising. And I'm not, still to this day, not really sure what exactly it is that set it off. But yeah, she did not like me. It was a very long standing situation. And then, you know, they wanted to know how it was resolved. And I was like, well, to be honest, she died. She had a heart attack and she died. And that was the end of the workplace drama. And all of them and that interview committee were just like, what? I'm like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what else to say about that. It was just such an awkward experience. So for my reading tracker, I am going to use this little chick right here. She's reading a cute little book. This is from the Cartoon Girl washi set that I like so much. And I just kind of wanted to mix it up a little bit. I've been using a lot of the Coffee Monsters Co stickers, which are adorable and I love a lot, but you know, it's also been months and months of them. So getting some new stuff in here. All right, we're going to pop her down for what it is that I am reading. And I have started reading more finally, which has been really nice. But yeah, it's always a good, fun situation when you shock everybody that is on your interview committee. So yeah, that's how that went. But I guess it didn't go that bad. So now I am going to take one of the little I like bread stickers and use this for my dinner tracker right here. These are super cute and definitely keeping in with my theme. I think I want to go with, I've already used avocado toast. I think I'm going to use this little bag of bread right here and pop that little guy in just right there. Perfect. Okay, so now at this point, I am going to go ahead and draw in my little line just to separate out the space for my dinner tracker, making sure not to go into October because I want to change my color. Okay, here we go. It's looking beautiful. And for my October color, it's going to be another Tombow Mono drawing pen. I think this is N89 is the color. It's just a really nice light gray. And we're going to pop that in. I mean, it's a very light gray. It may be slightly too light, but that is okay. So now I've got that. My sidebar is looking lovely. I'm going to pop over and see if I have anything already scheduled. I've got nothing coming in for the first part of the week, and I have nothing coming in for the second part of the week. So that's pretty cool. It gets really busy afterwards, but that is looking pretty empty. Okay, I've got all of my side trackers in. That is looking great. I am going to go ahead and pop in some of the regular weekly tasks that I have to do. Oh my goodness, we are all over the place. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna pop in some of the regular weekly trackers that I need to do. And Oh, actually, I might be out of little grocery shopping dudes. Oh no, I've got one grocery shopping dude left. So that's good. And we're gonna pop him in on Tuesday. There is a conversation going on outside my window, but I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know what is going on. And you would really think that I would, because my husband is, one, I have a Hispanic last name, and two, my husband is Puerto Rican, but I have never actually managed to learn. It's been on my list. Then I also need to do all of my Tuesday stuff. So we're gonna pop that on in. And I actually think I am out of my cleaning dudes. So that's cool. I'm just gonna pop these in too. And so these are just my regular Sunday tasks that I have to do basically every Sunday. Okay. Oh, sheets, that was the other thing. Perfect. Okay, so I've got that. Now I'm gonna pop in some of my projects that I have got going on here. Is it, nope, bills are not due yet. That'll be for next week. Okay. I'm gonna take one of these. And right here. Perfect. Okay, and now I actually need quite a number of these. One to go here. And one to go here. I'm gonna have to figure out a different system for this because this is a little bit crazy. Oh, and I've already messed it up. Ooh, there we go. Oh, I wonder if y'all can hear that. I would be curious. I kind of want to know what's going on. Okay, perfect. So I've got all of those in. They are looking pretty good, pretty beautiful. I think I don't really have anything else that I can think of that needs to go in here. So I am gonna go ahead and add in my decoration to go down here. And you know what? I didn't really fully think this through all the way. So I'm gonna pump in some mushrooms right here on the last day of September. And I've got my lovely mushroom stickers, which are available in my shop. And I think I'm gonna go with definitely this little dude. I think I'm gonna go with these. Right here, and this little guy. Right there. Cute, cute. Okay. And now I don't have another moon thing picked out yet, so I guess I'm just gonna go back in with my washi tape. I have words. And I think I'm just gonna cut off this little dude right here. And maybe just give it a little trim so there's a little blue outline around it, and just do a little moon. For now. Is that a perfect circle? No, but it's good enough. That is a good enough little circle right there. So, gonna take this little guy. Maybe, oh, you know what? Let me see what else I've got in this pack. There might be something in here that we could use to kind of jazz up this little guy. That is, oh, a little, oh. Maybe I could do like that. Oh, that could be kind of cool. Okay, well, hold off. Hold that off to the side. I think the sun is not going to work. Oh, cute little bird. No, don't like that so much. I think maybe proportionally that doesn't quite work. Oh, that's kind of cool. A little barrel of apples. Don't love it. Could just go one little thing of pears. Not quite feeling that either. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna go with the clouds. Let's just go that route. I think that will work out just fine. Yeah, so we're gonna pop him right in here. And pop off this little cloud. Well, that is good to know that for my setup, I need to sort myself out so that I've got some other things. Just gonna bloop, just like that. It's a little bit more overlap than I would like, but that is okay. And I'm just gonna trim off my little edge real quick. Okay, well, I think that is looking pretty good for next week. I am feeling, oh no, I'm not. I need to go in and highlight. So I've got both of my colors, one for this one and then one for the next one. So I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is gray, gray, tan, tan is I think how I'm gonna work this. Okay. And there we go. Okay. That is looking pretty great, pretty lovely. I'm feeling ready for the week ahead. And yeah, doing pretty good. So I think that is pretty much about that. I hope that you guys have a wonderful end of September, a wonderful beginning of October, a lovely next week. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, then subscribe and come back and check on me. That would be wonderful. I would love that. And I think that's pretty much about it. So I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.